The top stories for the hour. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed says nation observing stable forex regime. And Farm Africa's intervention is said to improve farmers' livelihoods in Ethiopia. Greetings and welcome to ABC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. I'm Hikma Tamam with the news for the hour. Stick with us. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed revealed that since the implementation of the macroeconomic policy reforms, Ethiopia has observed a stable forex regime. The Macroeconomic Committee met to review the performance of the new macro policy measures introduced as part of the homegrown economic reform agenda, the Premier said in a social media post. The Premier indicated in the 2 months since the policy's implementation, a stable forex regime has been observed. Likewise, the revenue objectives are on track, meeting the set targets. According to the Prime Minister, overall, the past 2 months indicate a successful rollout of the policy. Ethiopia plays a vital role in the peace and security of the African continent as well as the Horn of Africa. In particular, Denmark's ambassador designate to Ethiopia, Sune Krogstrup, indicated Ethiopia maintains its long-standing history of coordinating efforts in Africa's peace and stability by helping countries to seek solutions to unrest and conflicts. It was learned. Particularly, the East African nation has paid dearly to restore peace and stability in the Horn of Africa that has resulted in hard-won gains against terrorism in the region. In an exclusive interview with Ethiopian news agency, Ambassador-designate Sune Krogstrup said, as a key player in Africa, Ethiopia has a pivotal role to ensure peace and security in the Horn of Africa. As one of the top troop-contributing countries to peacekeeping missions, over 180,000 Ethiopian peacekeepers had been involved to date since its first participation in a United Nations peacekeeping mission in 1951, a report indicates. Acknowledging the current unprecedented challenges in the turbulent East Africa region and beyond, Krogstrup believed that Ethiopia will play a pivotal role to ensure a durable peace. Denmark is a long-standing supporter to the African Union and regional organizations on the peace security agenda, he underscored. Members of the Ethiopian diaspora community residing in Addis Ababa put forward agendas to help Ethiopia's dialogue process get off the ground. Ethiopia has recently embarked on a dialogue between key actors to heal past wounds and move forward to a democratic society. The National Dialogue Commission, which appeared on the scene following a parliament approval in December 2021, has been holding out for diaspora engagement, citing their crucial role in achieving lasting peace and reconciliation. Addressing the event, Commissioner Mesfin Araya described the Commission's previous activities and emphasized the critical role the diaspora can play in the dialogue. He underlined the importance of their contributions to fostering peace and stability in Ethiopia. The Commission is actively engaging with the diaspora community worldwide through webinars and other initiatives, ensuring their voices are heard and their perspectives are incorporated into the dialogue. Zellek Agassese, one of Ethiopia's iconic reggae artists, also weighed in on the situation in his capacity as president of the Addis Ababa Diaspora Association. Gassese also highlighted the power of art for peace building, unveiling a music video produced in collaboration with other artists.
በጣም ገብተን አንድ ቀን ሁለት ቀን አንወጣም 4-5 ቀን እዛ አድረን ነው።
ይህንን ከኔ ጋር አቋርጣችሁ እዛ መድረስ ከቻላችሁ በተፈጥሮ ደን ውስጥ የተሸሸገውን ውብ ሐይቅ አብራችሁ ትመለከታላችሁ።
እጅግ እምቅ ተፈጥሮ ሀብት ያለ አካባቢ ነው።
ሐይቁ ዳርቻን የምናድረው ምሽቱን እሳት እናነዳለን። ጥሩ ጊዜ ይኖረናል።
We're back from a short break. Moving on to other news, Farm Africa, in partnership with local communities in the eastern Shawa zone of Oromia, has brought Abijata Shala Lake back from near extinction. The once threatened lake is now a thriving ecosystem, with locals reaping the rewards of restored biodiversity and valuable ecosystem services. Goshu Meliso reports.
Abijata Shala National Park is located in the eastern Shawa zone of the Oromia region, 270 kilometers from Addis Ababa. It covers an area of 887 square kilometers. Before the Central Rift Valley Landscape Management Project intervention by Farm Africa, this area was barren and devoid of vegetation. However, after extensive and active community participation, the area was placed under protection from human and livestock activity for 3 years. This dedicated effort led to the remarkable restoration of the once barren land, and the lake returned to its natural state. The number of habitats in the lake are also increased.
When we started our intervention in Lake Abijata, almost the lake has receded by more than 66 kilometers, if you have seen it, right? So in 18 months alone, in a year and a half, we were able to restore literally 95% of the rangeland, bringing it from the complete desertification that it was facing due to overgrazing and of course drought. Now, and more importantly now, the community and the park management are working jointly in harmony for a kind of a joint governance of the park.
Abijata Shala National Park is one of the biodiversity hotspot area in our country, because there are so many kinds of migratory birds who are coming from European countries. As you have seen, there are different kinds of ecosystem here. There is agricultural land, forest land, lake ecosystem. Therefore, to maintain the integrity of these different kinds of ecosystem, such kinds of intervention is very important to ensure the sustainable management of the resource, as well as to benefit the community, to improve or to ensure the livelihood of the community around this area.
Damalash Tasfaye, Nature-Based Solution Project Coordinator in Farm Africa, elaborated the benefits of rangeland management.
The benefit of this rangeland, participatory rangeland management is multifaceted. It has ecological benefits. If you are seeing the area, there is restoration of woody biomass, shrub biomass, herbaceous biomass, as well as there is a huge number of birds are coming as a result of the improvement of this ecosystem. In relation to this, the fish stock is also increased, because the area is protected from different kinds of siltation and dissemination that are coming from the agricultural land, from Gurage Island as well as RC Island.
Close to 462 households are organized in the area. The local communities expressed that they are benefiting from cattle fattening, fishing, and selling grass for fodder.
This area was once a desolate and dusty, but it is now lush and green. Farm Africa has provided us 20 cattle to fattening. We've increased the number of cattle to 37 and earned 1.5 million birr from the sale of fattened cattle.
Farm Africa is providing us with training and financial support. We're benefiting in many ways from the restored environment, such as cattle fattening, fishing, and collecting fodder from grass. We plan to expand our business into dairy farming and more.
In this area, there was significant interest among community for cattle grazing. However, after the park was protected, conflict is resolved, and the community began to benefit from it. Beyond the economic advantages, the community has also learned how to improve their lifestyle and protect the environment.
Members of the association stated that this park demonstrates how to ensure economic benefit while protecting the ecosystem.
In business news, Ambassador Buzunesh Meseret, charged the affairs of the Ethiopian Embassy in New Delhi, briefed a group of Indian IT companies delegates on the business and investment opportunities in Ethiopia. On the occasion, Ambassador Buzunesh highlighted her country's digital transformation agenda, dubbed as Digital Ethiopia 2025, which aims to exploit digital opportunities and propel Ethiopia towards an innovative and sustainable economy. She also underscored the Ethiopian government's commitment to introducing remarkable reforms in the foreign direct investment policies and incentive packages. Engineer Ramesh Kumar, head of the delegation and senior advisor of World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises, emphasized the importance of collaborative efforts in unlocking the enormous potential that exists between Ethiopia and India. Furthermore, he outlined that these IT companies are interested in cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, software solutions, e-governance, Internet of Things system, virtual reality, and more. The embassy indicated that World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises is planning for a business delegation to explore business and investment opportunities in Ethiopia. Guangzhou Wanfo Biotech, a Chinese company that produces 200 million medical test kits annually, has stated that it is ready to invest in the Qilinto Industrial Park in Addis Ababa. The company's plan was disclosed during a discussion between Chief Executive Officer of Industrial Parks Development Corporation of Ethiopia, Fisahai Tagasu, and delegates of Guangzhou Wanfo Biotech. On the occasion, Fisaha pointed out the pharmaceutical sector is among priority sectors in Ethiopia. The government has placed due emphasis to this domain. He asserted that the incentives for FDI and conducive investment environment, coupled with the government's attention to the sector, are great opportunities for the company to start its investment in the country. The delegates of Guangzhou Wanfo Biotech stated that their company will carry out its investment in 2 phases and indicated that it plans to invest more than $15 million. It has been disclosed that the company is planning to export its future products to other African countries when it is fully operational. And now, before I go, a recap of the top stories once again. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed says nation observing stable forex regime. Farm Africa's intervention is said to improve farmers' livelihoods in Ethiopia. Well, that's it for now. You have been watching ABC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. I was Hikmat Aman with the news for the hour. Do stay tuned in with other programs of ABC World.